Hello, hello. It's been a long time, my friends. I hope you are all doing great. I'm going to type a quick little. Oh, I need to turn this and type a little comment. How is everybody doing tonight? I know this was like kind of spur of the moment, but I've been busy and I have some things I needed to clean off my desk, and so I decided it was time to go live. Weird time to go live, I know. There we go. Let's see. So what has everybody been up to? Tell me, I missed you. Um, Let me just tell you a little bit about what I'm going to do today. So I have been on vacation, which many of you all are aware of. We are taking a hiatus for the month of July, we being my friends Sandy and Carol. Carol is Crinkle Path, and Sandy is Wilhelmina. Hello, Terry. And we are taking a month off from live sales, and it's driving me crazy. I was on vacation. I was going through craft withdrawals. I'm missing you guys. So I decided it was time to just hop on and just open some of these boxes and get a few things that I've had sitting on my desk for literally months off of my desk as well. Because if you know me, you know I like to organize. And I came back and thought, well, I could start crafting, or I could get organized, and decided to take advantage of a little bit of the Prime Days, which is probably just a whole lot of hype and not really. I don't know. What do you guys think? But I thought it was a good opportunity for me to order a couple of things to make my life easier in my craft room. So I have a couple things coming. They're not going to be here right away, but we shall see. So Terry's going out to dinner. It's your wedding anniversary. You know what? It is my sister and brother-in-law's wedding anniversary as well. It is indeed. And my best friend's birthday. And Mama Traveling Crafter my mother had surgery today. She had what she calls her Nini, uh, her knee replaced today. She's doing awesome. So it's like, yeah, July 7th is a big day at our house. 35 years. My gosh, that's awesome. Where are you going? What kind of food are you going to have? Do tell. Yeah, she's doing really well. So we're we're going to take care of her and hang out with Mo a little bit and make sure my dad has plenty of food. You know, surf and turf. That is the most perfect idea of dinner, in my opinion. I'm more of the surf than the turf, but I like the mix. Usually, Dave orders some kind of steak, and I order fish, and then we share, and then we're both very happy about it. So that's awesome. So let me tell you what we're gonna do. What I have in the works here. So I have a purchase and some happy mail from. This is from Jonna, who is the preppy crafty girl. I have a small haul from today and a few things. I think I have a few things from past. Maybe I even have an eBay order and some things I've been working on. I thought I'd just flip through that. I have a wonderful happy mail as well from Denise Gardner. And then I have a bag and a box full of stuff. One's from an auction. One is from, I think it's the last of what came from my family, ephemera and goodies. So I'm going to try to get through as much of that as I possibly can. So I hope you join me and have a relaxing little evening. Grab your favorite beverage, maybe a snack, some popcorn, and we're just going to go ahead and get started. So recently, I had the pleasure of doing a live, two actually, with Jonna, who is the preppy crafty girl. And if you don't know her, you need to go over and follow her channel, because she is not only a lovely, wonderful individual, but she's an amazing artist, and she's just a whole lot of fun. I think we may have been sisters separated at birth because we have a lot in common. But she had at one of the sales, she had these value tale books, and I picked up The Value of Sharing. It's the story of the Mayo brothers. So the kid's sister, so uh, I call her my daughter too, but she was my stepdaughter. Uh, she just took a job in nursing at Mayo in Rochester. And I just thought this was really super cute. And I thought it would be fun to do some kind of journal for her. So I got this from Jonna. And then I picked up the Elizabeth Fry story just because I thought it was really cool. So I got that one as well. And if you ever see these out in the wild, I would totally tell you to pick them up because they've just got beautiful illustrations. They're very simple. They're I don't know, they're just really cute. So I got those, and then she sent me some goodies. So we're going to take a look at what those are. I'm going to add those to my journals I need to do. Uh, and if you guys have any ideas on what works best, I'm trying to figure out. Okay, let me just tell you my dilemma. I don't like things on my desk. And right now, there's a lot of things on my desk. And I have like all the journals kind of out that I want to be working on, which is fine, but I would prefer them to be organized and maybe in a bin. So I did order like a rolling tall cart. I think it might have like 12. I don't remember if I got the 10 or 12 drawer. So I thought I could put like each one of the journals that I'm working on in one of those. Um, and I have plenty of room. I did all the measuring, so I think it'll work okay. Um, and then I always have a little basket that, which is not that little, that are things that either I've found in, whatever books or magazines that need to go for a specific theme that need to be put away, or things I've gotten a happy mail that need to go in, maybe it's a strawberry journal or whatever. And so I'm trying to figure out a better way to house that so it just isn't on my desk. So if you got any ideas, I would really appreciate it. Well, hello. Look at where your ears burning. I'm talking about you and I'm opening up packages from you, Miss Jonna. So along with the books that I got, she sent me some goodies. And this one, I'm going to open this one last. Um, but I got this before I went on vacation and I didn't get a chance to do a video. So I'm playing catch up. Speaking of ketchup, I'm talking about the kind that you eat. Has anyone tried the jalapeno? I think it's Heinz that makes it. Pretty sure. The jalapeno ketchup. I might never eat regular ketchup again. I loved it so much. Oh my gosh, it's good. It is good. We'll open this one last too. Oh, she knows I love me some motel and hotel paraphernalia. Thank you. Oh, these are cute. Look at those. We got a bunny rabbit, a mallard, a kitty cat, queen kitty cat, and a hamster. Or a mouse. You can see either one. Those are cute. Cute, cute. Oh, yes, this. This was also, she had this at the live sale. And, you can't, I don't know. If Dave wasn't the one that mainly lived in our camper, I would totally use that and make a curtain out of it. I mean, look how adorable that is. The watermelon one. Oh my gosh. This is even more pretty in real life. Thank you for sharing with me. I love it. And then she had labels. So I've got the blueberry wine label. And then, oh my goodness, I don't know how to say that. I'm not even going to attempt it. Anyway, it's German white wine. I do have a book that I kind of want to do a wine journal. I do enjoy wines. I'm pretty much a red wine girl. But I think it would be fun to do a wine journal. So I think I'm going to do that. I need to put your card up here, so I put it in my correspondence journal. Look at this. Hey, isn't she cute? Her little camper's back there. She's got her hip popped out. Adorable. Love it. And then finally, I'm excited about these two. She brought these to the live sale, and I don't have, if you can believe it or not, as much as I love the interior design. Wow, these are really, you're not joking, girl. These are huge. Wow. I don't know if I can get this. Well, this has got to be at least 3 feet long. At least. And they are, I know it's upside down, but I guess I better not hit my camera. But they're blueprints. These are the first blueprints I've ever owned. Love it. So those will go with my, I don't know what I'm going to call those journals. If they're going to be interior design journals, I don't know that people would have a real draw for those. Or if I'm going to do them more like home and garden. I don't know. What do you think? What do you think? And if you're just tuning in, thanks for joining me at all this short notice. Oh my gosh. Look at this. This little cutie patootie is going right in my printer's drawer. I'm putting him over there right now. Yay. I love his pink little ears. Cute. And then, of course, I can use this in a future project. Jonna, I got a chance to watch. I didn't get to comment, but I did get to watch your replay of working on your Candyland journal, and what fun that was, because I was telling the girls I've been organizing today and taking advantage of Prime Days so I could order some storage, and it was the perfect 2-hour video. Hi Susan, hi Bucky Ann. So thank you for entertaining me. I haven't decided, I don't know. Oh my goodness. This is an earring holder. So cute. I don't know if I'm going to use it for an earring holder. I might put some of my little brads that I've made and then have them just handy to go with my mushies, because the last time she sent me 3 of these, so I've got these right here looking all cute. My gosh, I love it. Love it, love it. I wonder, it looks like somebody might have, where's my little, hold on, I'm going to grab it. It looks like somebody might have painted it. Let's see what happens if what's underneath it. Maybe not. I can't get it off. Well, I need a new piece. I love that. So cute. Thank you, my dear. I'm excited. So vacation was fabulous, by the way. So thank you to all of you who have asked. We really needed a break. And we go to Mississippi quite a bit to see Dave's best friend from college. And he is a doctor as well. And he actually thought he was going to have to work a couple days and then ended up not having to. So we got the whole week with him, and it was so nice. And we really didn't do anything crazy. We went to Mobile, Alabama one day. I thrifted one day by myself. Dave did a little bit of thrifting with me one day. And we went to Bay St. Louis. There was a huge storm, and in Bay St. Louis, there's like, in the Gulf, there's like a train track that runs like right on top of the water, and it was foggy, and the train came right when the storm came in. It was just so cool to watch. Where else? We went to Ocean Springs, which is one of my favorite places. But we did a lot of just sitting by the pool. I read a great book called Never Never. It was wonderful. Yes, and, that's the longest we've ever stayed. Uh, there usually it's like a 4-day trip or something. So I do have plans to go down, and I think maybe one of the times that we go down next, that maybe I'll just stay and then rent a car and then just go on some road trips and go see all my friends because it's not that far away, right? Um, okay, so the next thing I'm going to show you today, actually, Demi wanted to go to the thrift store. She has an apartment with three of her friends in the fall at Iowa State, and so she has a vision of exactly what she wants, and has become exceptionally good at repurposing furniture. I mean, she does it way better than I could ever do it. So she wanted to go look for a few things, and of course, I jumped at it. I was in the middle of watching Maddie's live. She went live um, just sporadically today, and so I was like, I gotta go. Demi's gonna change her mind. But I just found a few things. One of them were these, and these are I don't know how old. They're made in China, so they can't be that old. But there's just these tiny little games. They're hearts, old maid, and go fish. And there were these came together and a couple other things I'm going to show you all in one. And there were two of each of these games. So I'm going to bring the other three to a live sale. But I just thought they're so stinking tiny. Oh, you know what? So I don't know that we'll bring our camper down. I'm not sure if we will or not. Um, you're not going to be a stalker. 2 inches, that's all the bigger these are, but they're super cute. I would love it. Yeah, it would be fun. There's some really cool campgrounds down there too. So there's the Go Fish game. Aren't those sweet? So yes, some of those are coming. Oh, and while I'm thinking of it, um, whoops. Oh, I did get a few things that were, I think, maybe one other pack, or maybe 2 packs of cards. There was one with boats on it and one with flowers that were unopened cards. So I'm going to bring those to a live sale too. But I thought these were cute. I don't remember if those were with these or not. Veritas Press Phonics Museum, but they're just black and whites. And there's a few of A's, B's. Aren't those cute? I've never seen anything like these before. Look at those puppies. Super cute. Okay, let's get a rubber band because that's never going to go back in there. Um, yeah, so I kind of feel like, truthfully, I'm still on vacation because I'm not doing any scheduled live. So it feels like I'm kind of on vacation. And I am behind on posting my videos, but what's new lately? So my hope is, what I'm going to do is I'm going to I'm going to ask Landon to pull my Christmas tote, which, those great big, uh, we get them at like Home Depot or Menards, those great big black totes, and they have the yellow lids. That thing, I have one of those full of stuff to sell for Christmas. And so I'm just going to sell it. And I'm going to take it with me to the lake. And I'll probably have to do a couple of sales, but I'm taking my scale, packaging stuff. I'm taking it all with me. And that's all I'm going to take to sell so that I can, whenever I have time, do some sales. The tag today that was on sale was yellow. So this was not on sale, but it's just a Post-it note. I think I've had these before, but they're just alphabet Post-it notes. I thought these would be cute in journals. Kind of a smart little thing. Oh gosh, there's 3 pads of them, so those will go somewhere fun. So there's a little bit about what I've been doing. What have you guys been doing? And then I found some vintage American Airline cards. I collect a lot of airline. Well, I worked for United, but pretty much any old airline memorabilia. So I got those. All right, now y'all gonna say, "Hey, I had one of those," and I meant to go get batteries, but it did say it was tested. Did anybody else have a little professor? And I think I still have mine actually, but I couldn't leave it behind. And Demi said to me, she's like, "What is that thing?" And I guess she must not have really looked at the numbers, or she goes, "Was that like a phone back then that you guys?" No, Dem. It was like a calculator and it would give you little, quizzes that you could take. But I had one of these. Yeah. Your true crime group gets together in Distal Island, South Carolina. Oh my gosh, that would be so much fun for 2 weeks. Plus, tell me more about this true crime group, because do you watch Crime Junkies? Demi turned me on to them, and she really likes a lot of the old, or a lot of the crime stuff. She likes to watch that. So I knew you would. I should have known. See, like I said before you got on here, I said I think we're sisters that were separated at birth. This little guy. How much was this little thing? $2.29. Honestly, all I saw was the seed packet, and then that said sunflowers, and then the paper, and so I didn't think anything more of it. But this is by Colorbach, and what I think they did is this was from Colorbach, so it's just the stationery and these cute little envelopes, right? So super cute for my Sunflower Kansas journal. But then this is Marjolaine Baston, and their note cards and envelopes. Let's just take this thing off so we can see, of a sunflower. Come on there, Margie. Ooh. And birdies. And then there's a little seed packet with actual sunflowers. I mean, it's probably too late for me to, well, it says they germinate in 10 to 14 days. I probably have time. I might just go throw those out. Who knows how old they are, but I'm sure seeds don't last forever. 1993. Do you think they're still good? I don't know. But I thought that was really cute. And then, God bless my daughter. We were just walking around, and she was looking. She found a lamp, because that was one of the things she was looking for. And we were walking down like the fabric and linens, and that's part of the store. And this was sitting like on the shelf, kind of like this, but I didn't see it. And she's like, she sees it and she goes, "Cookbook." And I went, "Wait a minute." Wait a minute. This is they call them, sometimes they're called charm packs. Usually those are the tiny ones, but these are 10 by 10 packs. Oh yeah, that's true. That the birds could eat them. Okay, I'm gonna have to go check that out. I'll have to tell Demi to check it out too. She loves that. And do you see how much this was? $3.29. I haven't opened it up yet, but her stuff goes for like $45 for one of them. And some of them, I mean, depending on the brand, like you can buy a Moda Fabrics small charm pack, or a jelly roll. Some of those are like $80. It's redonkulous. So I was like, yes, please. So let's check this out and see what we got here for fabric. All right. I'm just going to lift them up like this. Can you guys see them? Isn't that awesome? Thank you, Demi Rose. Oh, yeah. This is like... So these have little teacups on them. And what I thought possibly, depending on what's in here, my mom and I have some ideas that for the bell rose to decorate the kitchen. I want to do strawberries, watermelons, kind of the greens and pinks. And I did pick up a couple things that I didn't bring down here for there. And I want to use the hankies, because I did paint the spoon holder, the souvenir spoon holders, so that I can put my vintage hankies in there. That will probably go in the living room. But I think, I don't know if we were going to do something with old tablecloths or something vintage and make some window or some curtains or something, or valances maybe. But possibly some of this would be cute. Like this color right here, the color I did my bottom cabinets is called Watery by Sherwin-Williams, and it's kind of a turquoisey. Well, it's more like a robin eggs blue, is what I would say. It has just a hint of green in it. So can you guys see that okay? Here, let me see. Oh, I can't zoom when I'm on here. Here, let me hold it up higher. There's a lot of fabric in here. I could not believe it. $3.29. I mean, sometimes they're like 1 yard of fabric is like $4 there. So there's some roosters. That's pretty. Oh, that's cute. With the pink background. There's lots. Oh, look at the cherries. Yeah. Riley Blake. How many did it say in here? How many? I thought it did. Oh, it's called the 10-inch stacker. 42 pieces in here. Holy cannoli. Yeah, that was the win of the day for sure. So I'm glad that we ran over there. I didn't buy much, but I bought a little, I think it was a replica, like a tiny, like a lunchbox, metal lunchbox. And I bought a green, and that was green and white. And then there was a green, actually, it was vintage tea tin. And a little watermelon plaque. I was excited. But this truly is the best. All right, so there you go. Then I have, well, I didn't realize this is exactly what I bought, but so I have a Muppet journal in my future, and so I went on eBay. I only have like maybe two Muppet kind of things. So I was like, wonder if I can find something. Well, I had this. I don't even remember. I bought it so long ago, I can't really recall. And I was like, do I really want to spend that much? And I mean, it wasn't a ton of money, but I thought, well, I'll just get it. Well, what I didn't realize is there wasn't one, not two, but three of these in the pack. I got all three of them. I thought I was only buying one. So I was like, well, then at least I can keep one. And maybe I can use one as a cover and then cut out of another one. I don't know. I haven't even looked at it, but I think tonight I will. Oh, Snuffy. I will go up and look at it. Or take it up to bed and read it. Let's see. When was this? See, this isn't old. It says display till 6/23/25. So it must have been. I'm sure you guys can still find them if you're googie. I have a bunch of. Well, I have a lot of Sesame Street stuff. I have a lot of Sesame Street books. I don't have tons of Sesame Street, like bits and bobs to use as ephemera. Oh my gosh, that's so cute. Rosita. What's her name? Not Zoe. Is it Zoe? That's not Abby Cadabby, is it? I don't know. Abby Cadabby and Rosita, they were all when my kids were little. That might be Abby Cadabby. This is pretty neat. I'm going to be reading this from front to back. Oh, John Denver. One of my very favorites. He was on the Muppet Show a lot. So that was my little find there. I was excited about that. And then what do I have here? I don't even know. Oh, this was from one of my last, I think it was one of my last trips up to the lake. I had bought a punch needle book. And so I ended up taking some pages out. I was going to fussy cut. This is all fussy cutting stuff. This one I had up there. Speaking of fussy cutting and traveling, you know, I never go anywhere without some kind of craft to do. Well, I did a packing video. I did what I was packing and my technique I used, and I did a actual packing video, packing my bag. And I was like, no, I'm not going to bring anything. I'm just going to bring my scissors and glue. For someone who can't sit still for more than 5 minutes, that is a very bad idea. Luckily, I had gone thrifting, so I did find a few things that I could at least, cut or fussy cut and things like that. But I was watching Carrie, the paper monkey. She went live, and Maddie from Madeline Diet Designs was on there. And she's like, okay, I got a challenge for you. I don't even know what's in here. She's like, make something with just your scissors and your glue. So, I'll tell you what this is. So I actually did. However, it is on its way. I had to ship something back because I knew I was going to. Because I did a lot of thrifting. I didn't buy a lot of junk journal or home decor related things. I didn't buy any home decor. But I did buy kind of a lot of clothes and a fair amount of books. But okay, so this, you guys. Oh, that's right. Zoe was yellow. You're right. So that must be Abby Cadabby. This and this. As you can tell, this is all I got of it. When I was demoing when I was prepping the cabinets for paint, there was 3 layers of contact paper. And under the first layer that came right up was this one. And then under this one was this one. And I was like, well, I've got to save a little bit of this. It's really too cool. This has got sort of like the atomic starburst, look. It's pink and gold. And then this one is just, maybe this is like 80s, right? So I backed it on some old scrapbook paper that I had handy, and I just brought that home so I could make something with it. I don't know. And I think this is just all stuff I was fussy cutting while I was up there. Look at how cute that is. Now, another problem I have is when I have an idea about something that I'm going to do with things, I need to write it down and put a Post-it note on it, because then I'm like, now what was I going to do with this stuff? So yeah, I guess that's all that's in here. It's fussy cut stuff. Oh yeah, the mouse inside your pocket. This is so cute. This one, Jonna, did you give this to me or did I buy this? I don't remember. But I love it. So I cut this out. Look at that little hand. And so I guess I'm going to have to get into the old memory bank. My kids told me today, Mom, your memory has been terrible lately. I'm like, well, I've been busy. So what have you all been working on? I need to get busy and work on my Christmas and July stuff, because it's really supposed to be in the mail, I think, today. So tomorrow, that's my plan. Yes, ma'am. If for some reason they're not in your package, you tell me. After I just said, my kids are telling me my memory is horrible. But yeah, I'm pretty sure I did. So Denise Gardner sent me some Happy Mail, and I have to tell you, it is so, well, here, just let me show you. Isn't that, beautiful? Look at how she's got it all wrapped up there. So we're going to explore this next. We got a Buck and Bronco and Count, two of my favorites. Oh, she's got a note in here. So we can look at that well. I still have a few packages that need to go out that didn't get, I hadn't, got payment until right before, I left. So if, I'll go check and then make sure. Otherwise, I have a few that are going out tomorrow. Oh my gosh. She said that she, well, thank you, Denise, for being a part of my life. She said that she had started a box for me over a year ago and she misplaced it. Honey, don't be embarrassed about that. It happens to the best of us. Trust me. Trust me, my friend. What's inside? Ooh, this is... look at that. Look at... Have you ever seen anything like that? That is cool. And then she made it into a dangle. Oh, I love that. Those are cool. Look at this little tiny, tiny, tiny love key. That is so cute. Oh my goodness. Where do I start? Where do I start? You know, have you guys been watching the news? For all of you in Texas, I hope you're all safe. All your loved ones are safe. It is just, devastating. Dave was showing me, this is cute. This is a seed. Look, no, maybe it's just a book page. And she just made it into a little pocket. Showed me a time lapse of how fast the floods rose within like a 30-minute time span. And I mean, we've had a lot of flooding in Iowa, but I have never seen anything like that. So I hope everybody is safe. Look at this. These are all aquatic little things. There's little fishies in there. Pearls, dolphins. This is cool. And look at this neat little zipper pack. It's a heart. And then look at that one. Denise, I just organized all of my sequins and bling, as I call it. So these have a perfect home now. Ooh, best fussy cutters. You know these are going in my travel bag for sure. It doesn't have a brand on it, except if they're endorsed by Denise Gardner, they probably are the best. Thank you, my dear. I love the color on them, too. Those are awesome. All right, there's a little jar of goodness in here. And this is actually plastic, which is really cool. That's neat. Ooh, we got some. Oh, look at that. It's like a resin little thing of mushies. And a whole thing of mushrooms? I don't have anything like these. Yeah, I haven't either. I mean, I can't watch the ASPCA and the St. Jude's Hospital commercials, so I certainly can't watch that. Look at that. And a strawberry. These are really neat. I don't have anything like that. That's going to be fun. Okay, put this with the mushy. I love it when I get handmade things from friends. It's so much fun to see your art. More mushies. Okay, let me see. Budweiser, the king of beers. Oh, that is so cool. I wonder how she did that. I mean, obviously it's resin, but ooh, this is neat. Look at how she did that. It looks like she maybe did jelly plates, or maybe it was just like a inked, or I'm not sure. But look how pretty that is. And then it's all resin together. Ooh, I love the feel of that. Ugh, you're right, Susan. You were so right. I'm not going to. I don't watch the news generally, but you know, you can't. You don't need to watch the news. All you have to do is look at social media, right? Never stop exploring. I love these. And look on the bright side. And this is something dyed. Fabric, maybe. I love the feel of that. Man, I'm really curious how she did this, because I guess maybe she resined one side and then did the other, but it's almost like she took it and went and dipped it right in something. Do tell, Denise, do tell. I'm curious. I know. Becky Ann is terrible. I'm like, oh. You know, you're watching a great show on TV and then one of those comes on. I'm like, come on, I have to look away. I can't. Look at this. More goodness. And this says bunnies and pandas. These are really, this is going to be fun to make shaker cards with, that's for sure. Ooh, some pretty. I've got a little, did I show you guys this? My mom gave it to me and she was like, well, you could make some assemblage and put it in your, hang it up. And it's pretty big. I mean, it takes up this whole space. It usually sits right up here. But it's like 4 loaf pans, but they're all hooked together. I don't know, maybe it was like something that they used in a restaurant or bakery. So I just use this for just things that I want to have on hand. And I love being able to just have little bits and pieces in there. And so that will be perfect. Yeah. Ooh, feel this. What? Yeah, feel this. Can you feel this? I think it's gold. Is there gold inside this bag? Let me see. Yeah, I thought I might not like it because it's so big. That, maybe it would take up too much space, but the way that my desk is, I guess, how deep is a countertop? 26 inches, right? So it goes to maybe like right here. And I still have plenty of space for my, whatever I'm working on. And it's worked out actually pretty well. And like every week, oh my goodness. All right, I'm just gonna pull a handful out. I'm putting this in my to-go bag. Look at this. And it's full, like it is a ton. Oh yeah, I'm for sure taking this with me. I have a little stack when I organize today of things that I'm going to put. Actually, what I probably will do is take this and keep it at the lake. So then I'll have my travel bag too, but this will be nice to have up there. I love it. But yeah, anyway, I have to clean things out regularly, and then I just put things away that, maybe I just shoved them in there and they need to go to their correct home. Oh, there's more of this, but bigger roses. So cute. Oh, good for you, Bucky. And no animal. I mean, they don't have a voice. See, it's horrible. Yeah, I just can't imagine. pretty. Look at, she's even got the orange tissue with the orange. What do you call that stuff? Baker's twine. Oh, no way. I've never owned any sari in my life. Look at this. Oh my god. And it's all orange. Oh my gosh, this is gorgeous. Gorgeous. Look at that. Oh, this is going to be so much fun. I've always wanted to do a boho journal, but I don't have like this kind of stuff, so I just have never done it. Now I can. Ooh, that's pretty. And look at this. She made me a... This is nice and heavy too, a ruffle. It's almost like, feels a little bit like starched. Yeah, oh, this is a treasure. I mean, in all of my thrifting adventures and estate sale adventures, I have never... I have found a few saris, but usually they were beautiful silk, but they didn't have a lot of blingity bling bling on it. So this is extra special. So much fun. Oh, let's just see what else. That's right. Don't tick her off, man. I'm good for you. I mean, you did the right thing. Don't... There we go. Oh, here's, speaking of animals. So Izzy, some of you have seen her on my live sales. So she's, there's a name for her, the kind of cat she is. I mean, we just found her in the wild, but, wowza. But she's white, and then she's got like a gray and black, like tiger stripe. She has one little spot that looks like almost like a calico color on her. These are so cute. And look, she made them into little pockets already ready for me. Oh my gosh, these are lovely. So she's an indoor-outdoor cat. She likes to hunt. She likes to be out. She likes to explore. She likes to go to the neighbors and hang out on their porch. And I heard this cat. This was just when we got back. These are awesome. And so then she has little... I wonder if this was some of those cards, and then she cut out each, or punched out each one of them. These are fabulous. And I was trying to get Izzy to come back inside. I knew it was going to rain, so, and she's pretty good. She doesn't go far. And I heard this cat meowing, and I was like, well, that is not Izzy, because Izzy's right here on the steps. And I never saw the cat. Well, later that night, Dave had gone out the front door, and he's like, oh my gosh, there's a cat outside. You were right. And it looks just like Izzy. So then the next day, the kids are like, oh my gosh, Izzy is in the middle of the street, which she never does. And the kids are like, I think she's having a standoff. The other cat's out there, the one that looks just like her. So she's got a twin out there, and she must, I don't know if she likes the other cat or not, but she's got a twin. She got a doppelganger out there. And so Dave brought Izzy in the next day when she was out there with the other, fraternizing with the other cat. These are really pretty too. Where does she find this stuff? Like, look at that. And she brought her in, or he brought her inside, and Landon said, Dave, that's the wrong cat. And he's like, what? I think he believed it for a second, but oh, good. She says what she uses. Tabs were made with recipe cards I got from you. Oh, fun. Denise, see now, Denise's ears were burning. We're opening up your Happy Mail. Oh my gosh. Look at those. Okay, we're taking one of these out. That's so cute. From Denise to Angela. Oh, those are awesome. I really love these. So now that Denise is here, she can fill us in because there was another one earlier that I. Is this just like a garden book that you just. At first, I thought it was like a package, like a seed packet. But then I'm like, I think that might be just a page that she turned into a pocket, which I think is brilliant. All right, we got to open one of these up. These are so detailed and so pretty. I love how you packaged them too. Look at that. So cute. Oh, Denise, I found something for you. One of your green little monsters in Mississippi while I was thrifting. It's on its way back. By the way, okay, now I'm totally telling on myself, but I said I need to find a box to ship all this back in, and there was quite a few. I bought Dave a couple of things, clothes wise, and so there was a fair amount of clothes, and then there was like I think 2 bags of books, but books get heavy really fast, right? Well, I needed to find a box, and Dave brings me. It's like it was a box like what wine would come in, or like maybe booze came in it. I don't know. That he found in the garage, and it didn't have. He said it didn't have anything in it, so he brings it to me, and I'm like, "Do you really think that I'm going to be able to put all this stuff in there?" I'm like, "That is not going to be big enough." Well, Jeff had got. Do you know what a beat? If you have a pool, you might know a beat box, which is like basically you throw it in the pool and then it cleans your pool and it just swims around in there. It's like a big electronic thing. And it came in this massive box. And I was like, oh, I certainly am not going to need one that big. Well, we couldn't find another one. So Dave said, just use this box. I'm like, that's going to cost a fortune. It wasn't too bad because I used Pirate Ship and then I sent them the shipment, which that is good for you guys to know. If you ever order something like, um, oh, if you order something like from an auction or something online where you've purchased things like that. I've I guess only done it with an auction. Or if you're somewhere, go to Pirate Ship. You just sign up real quick. It's free to have your account. But that box ended up weighing, this is where I'm telling on myself. The box ended up weighing 47 pounds. Now, I do pack a lot in the box, but I was like, and I did put some of the things that were in our suitcase. I mean, I packed pretty light, but I was like, oh, this is a lot bigger than I thought. And just as a reference, from a cost perspective, it cost $35 for me to ship a box that was like 22 by 20, and I can't remember how deep. And it was through UPS. It was $45 more, so almost $90 if I would have shipped it through the postal service. And the gal said, "Oh, you're really smart to have done that because it would have cost you well over 100 and some dollars to ship through the UPS store." I know, Becky. And see, I'm just I'm telling you how it is. I'm no shame in my game. These are really cute. I can't believe all the mushy stuff you're sending me. And I love this. Is that water? No, maybe not water. Yeah, maybe watercolor. I did, Chiquita. I did. I think it came sometime when I was on vacation, but the kids got it. Yes, so thank you, my dear. I appreciate it very, very much. Made with pattern. Oh, look at it. She made something else with the pattern paper for me. This is pretty. Okay. I don't want to take it. Okay, I'll just slide this part off. Now, this is interesting. See, this is why we need a retreat. So we can all get together and share some of our fun, unique ideas. Because this is pretty stinking. This looks like a wallet. Okay, so this is the tissue from a pattern. But underneath it, it looks like it's regular paper. You know, like scrapbook paper. And then she sewed in and made a mini. But it's really padded. How did you get it like that? How'd you do that? So cute. I'm putting this in my idea box, which now my idea, I have two kind of cloth, but big cloth storage containers in my sewing closet. And the one was overflowing. So I have now expanded to my second one. I'm telling you. What did she say? Oh, a napkin. I agree. We do need crafty can. And the other thing is, I have never seen. I mean, well, I think I got gifted some of this maybe from you before, Denise. But I have one that was like a flower print that are these little roses or whatever. But man, where do you find this? Because look at all these. And I just put that other little orange one away. That's a lot. I've never seen these. I mean, I think I got the one that had that pattern one at Hobby Lobby, but I'm not sure. Sierra, when's Carol coming to see you? I know she's either on the road or oh, she found him thrifting. Wow. What'd Debbie say? Oh, Denise, great idea. Yeah, those are really cool. Tomorrow, I can't wait. I hope I get to see pictures. Or maybe you'll go live. That would be fun too. This is made out of wallpaper. Am I doing this the wrong way? Nope, I got it. Cute. This feels so nice too. And she's sewn it with a cute little stitch. Failure is not an option. Amen. Oh, wait a minute. Okay, so this is the little pad, and then she's glued it onto this cute little piece, and it's a card. And then it was stuck in here, but I just pulled it off there accidentally. That is a good idea. Okay, I just wanted to pull one of these and see if she. Yeah, that's great. So Denise and I well, you know what, girl? That is coming up. Speaking of which, we do the same 170-mile yard sale, except she comes from one end of the state and I come from the other. Aw. But we're definitely hooking up. All we got to do last year was text each other because apparently Dave and I were too slow. That is so. I don't want to take all these out. Look at that little pocket. And then see, she used some of that. Sorry. Super cute. Oh, this is cool. I wonder. So she made little pockets. Is this piano roll? Oh, it is. Look at that. And then she stenciled on it and made it into envelopes. That is brilliant. Oh, see right there. Read, Angela. Piano paper I got from you. I love this idea. Again, one of these is going to have to go. I need to write on here right now. From DG. That way, when I put it in there, I know who. This is how or what I do with newer postcards. I made tape. What? Oh, I love this. How did you do that? Look how pretty those are. And this one was originally this lesser panda, one of the group of the St. Louis Zoo. Does that look like a panda to you? Absolutely not. And then we've got this beautiful French paper. And this is from Death Valley, California. And then she has made her tape. This paper is beautiful. Ooh, more mushies. And with this really pretty paper. And in my colors, too. Love it. Shut the front door. Look at these dangles. Do you see those? I don't want to take them out of the package because they're too pretty. Oh my gosh, those are adorable. Oh, love them. This is cute. So she made her pocket and then did the pinking shears and then pulled one side down and then sewed around it. And then do you see that this is also made with the tissue? And if you notice, she actually stenciled on it or did some mark making on it. And that was just a regular envelope to begin with. Beautiful. Gorgeous. Ooh, this is junk mail too. I love the insides of the different colors. There's so many. Oh, I gotta put this back on. I love her post-it notes. This is, ooh. So this, I believe, is, she said these are textiles for me. So this, I think, is the, oh, what do you call it? Upholstery fabric. And then this must have been another piece. And look how perfectly she sewed around this. Mine would not look that good. I'm catching up. I'm reading. Those books that we all, things to know, advice, kind of, yeah. Oh, yeah. Kind of naughty. Yes, I know exactly what you're talking about. Well, this is what she turned. She turned naughty into nice. Look at that. So this is cool. When she made her little pieces, she just kind of sewed around it just to give it a little bit of texture. And then she covered it with fabric and then transformed it into something beautiful. I love it. I keep saying I love it, but I do. Online notebook. I'm going to put that back. I love these snarky cards. They are my favorite. Not all who wander are lost. Some are just avoiding people. I need to send that to my husband. Oh gosh. I don't have an attitude problem. You have a perception problem. So, Denise, this is one of the things, and I just put my typewriter away because I hadn't got to it yet, but I can bust it out in a minute. But I wanted to go live and do like and just type and have you guys all give me some phrases that I should type on there and then make a digital out of it. Wouldn't that be fun for all of us just to play? I think it would. Maybe we all get our typewriters out and then we just do a swap and we can all share. Oh, I gotta put that back. Oh, look at that. Now, who knew? Would you even guess that that was, in any way, shape, or form, a paint chip before? No, I wouldn't either. Even if it says gold moss up there, I still wouldn't have probably thought that. I know, aren't those little girls cute? Oh, this is a neat pocket. Everything is you just put everything together so beautifully. Look at this. More orange goodness. You can't have too much orange in your life. You know, Bucky Ann, you can find ribbon even on Amazon. So first of all, just Google, if you need to, your typewriter, kind of typewriter you have. It will tell you what kind of ribbon and size. If you don't know, oh my gosh, this is all lemons. If it doesn't already say, like sometimes, like if it came in a case, it might say somewhere on there. And then just go to Amazon and put in that kind of ribbon and you'll be able to find it for yours and it will be no problem. Look at that. More of those adorable flowers. Okay, this is gorgeous. So I'm guessing this is a napkin and she uses the seam binding like I do. I love wrapping it around a piece of paper and sewing it. And now it looks like a little wallet. And not only that, but I don't know if you can see, this is like an old Sears, the old Sears catalogs or the reproduction maybe of one. And she's lined it with that inside of it. This looks, and it even feels like fabric. Wonderful idea. Lemons, lemons, lemons. From my citrus journals and my daisy journals. Oh my gosh, I love this. Ooh, I don't have any lemon stamps. That's fantastic. And I don't have these either. These are wonderful. These are from Simple Stories. How fun are those? Right to the lemon file they go. I'm excited to do those citrus journals. They're going to be fun. Wait a minute. Were those in there? I better not put that all in there. I can put this back in here. This is neat. And I'm guessing maybe a file folder because it's pretty substantial. But she's here. She can tell us. Okay, she's got something here that says open last. So let's see what's underneath it. There is so much orange loveliness in this box. I can't even stand it. It's so awesome. Okay. Yeah, did she try limoncello? Yummo. Although sometimes that's a little strong. I think you can get it without alcohol in it. Look at that fabric. This is cool. Is this wallpaper? Wait a minute. This is a journal cover. Oh, holy cannoli. So, I believe this is paintable wallpaper. It's one of my very favorite colors. The combination of orange, pink, and yellow are a very, very big favorite. But orange and lime green are also a big favorite color combo. Look at, we got the Peanuts gang. Oh my gosh, that's cute. This is so neat. She says inspired by me. I don't know how. This is just scrumptious. And some orange. Ooh, these are cool. I don't have anything like those either. Oh, I'm going to have some. I need to make another, well, maybe I should just do a solid color. But, I mean, look at this. You got that. You got the pink. Yummo. Hey, T. That's right. Her name is Angela. See? She's a smart girl. Italy is somewhere I really, really, really want to go. Okay, here's what. Oh, and then she sent me some. We can have some fun with those. I'm going to put those over here in my. Well, I'm putting them in my scrap bin, but not really because it's a scrap. Because I will be able to just grab them when I want to use them. Denise, you are awesome. I love every single thing. I said I'm taking my bag of beads to the lake. I'm going to keep them up there. I can't wait. Okay. Okay. What is it? Yeah, hopefully I will be able to catch that too. Every Thursday it seems like I have something that happens and I don't get to watch it live, and I really enjoy watching it live. I mean, but of course I will watch the replay of Hazel's. Oh my gosh. Heart to hearts. If you don't follow Hazel, go over and follow her and watch her interviews. They are wonderful. She was meant to do interviews. She does a great job. Look at this. So this looks like a chain from a necklace maybe. And then she just used big jump rings and put all of the little buttons in there. Salvaged. Oh, I love this. Oh, Denise. Okay, this tag reminded me. You, in this little jar, there are a bunch of these. How did you get these to have the thickness? Like, I was saying it almost looks like you, like, dipped it into resin because it seems kind of seamless. Like, it's on all of it. So, is there a trick to that? Look at how she did this. Okay, so let me show you. Oh my gosh, I love this already. So she's threaded this through here, and it wraps around here and around the whole journal. And then when you pull it apart, she has the eyelet right here, so it comes through here. Gorgeous. Oh my gosh, I'm in love with it already. Oh, I can't even. Denise, this is like, oh my gosh, I might get all choked up. Nope, I'm not going to cry. I love this. Oh, it says the traveling crafter, Angela. Look at that. Man, girl, you got some patience. I'd probably do that and all my letters would come off, then it wouldn't be right. It would say something totally different. Oh, that's awesome. Look at that. So did you enjoy working in the color spectrum of orange, Denise? Because I think it's spectacular. Wow. I love this. And I really I think I have this stitch, where it's thicker. I don't use it very often, so I need to do that. Love the pom-pom trim. Isn't it stunning? My goodness, it makes me want I want a peach Jolly Rancher now. Which, by the way, are hard to find. You have to order them online now. Apparently. I ordered them for an event a few years ago. I don't know why. I must have needed orange candy for something. And I didn't really think anything of it. And then I was like, I don't think you can buy, uh, if you buy a bag of Jolly Ranchers, they don't have peach in the bags anymore. But you can order them online. They're the best. And you always want what you can't have. Like, cherry, green apple, and grape are also good, but the peach is the best. What's your favorite? Or does anybody else eat Jolly Ranchers? I actually kind of prefer the sugar-free Jolly Ranchers, except it's limited in their flavors. So look at this. Cute. I oftentimes have a hard time deciding what to do with these like little, because I have a bunch of these. And this is really a good idea. I like how you did it here. Super cute. Oh my gosh. That's cute. What do they call this? Ladder trim? Bucky Ann says watermelons. Those are the ones that always, the watermelons are the last ones that are in the bag. So I could send them all to you, Bucky Ann. Look at that. So cute. I love that. Green apple and blue raspberry. I like the green apple. I do think that the green apple smells like BO though, but they taste delicious. I'm like, they don't smell that great, but they sure do taste good. I love these. This is beautiful. I'm gonna treasure this always. Like I can't even tell you how much I love this. And I love primary colors. I'm very drawn to primary colors, and then I like pastel colors. Um, and so this just speaks to me. And this is so cute. Look how she did this. Just used a piece of fabric, and then these are the instructions. And that really thick zigzag just makes it pop. I do think it smells like PO. Oh. Do you know the other kind that I don't think you get in a pack of? I mean, I guess I haven't bought a whole package of Jolly Ranchers in a long time. I usually order them if we do a candy bar, like a color. But do you remember the fire ones? Those used to be really good too. I don't know if I still like them, but what were they called? Fire? I don't remember what they're called, but they were hot. Like a hot tamale, but a candy. That's pretty. Just the level of detail, my goodness. See, her ruffles are like Carrie's ruffles. They're like perfect. Mine are not perfect. Gorgeous. Ugh. I'm just going to look at this over and over. This is so cute. And I love how she strategically put her feet right on the bottom of that scroll. Oh, Denise, you made my day. Oh, that's cool. Great idea. Look at that. So she took 2 of the tickets and then made little baby belly bands. Love that idea. So many fun things I need to try. Hey, what you looking at? So cute. I love it. If you are just hopping on, this is a Happy Meal from my friend Denise Gardner. It came, I don't know that did I get this before I No, I did not. It came while I was on vacation. So I came home to Happy Mail and I couldn't wait. I had Happy Mail from Jonna and some purchases. So I opened that up and then this. Well, this is now that my craft room, all the shelves are all organized. I can proudly put this right on the shelf so I can look at it and play with it every day. I love it. Thank you so, so, so much. And if you're all wondering, see, I always think, I wonder what Denise is going to do that with that when she buys something. Now we all know. Creative genius, I tell you. All week you've been making ephemera of book pages. That's addicting, isn't it? Once you get those book pages out, especially I think I like oversized book pages. Okay, I have this box. Oh my goodness. This is all from an auction. And this was from a little shop down the road that I picked up. And this is the one that epic estate sale that the lady was at a preschool. Her name was Kay's preschool. And she had like everything you could imagine related to teaching. And so, I mean, I've got tons of readers, tons of kids' books. It was awesome. Well, one of the things that was in one of these probably this box that I got, was a scrapbook. And look at all of the little, and so I love having these. It's one thing that I kind of collect are just like school pictures, if you will. But I've never had any that were like preschool. And then also that were, back in, I think this was probably the early 90s, if I remember from looking at the rest of her things, is where most of these were. So I thought these would be fun. For 80s journals, look at this kid. They got their Halloween stuff on. This is all Halloween. Oh my gosh, we got bunny yabbits, Easter, Christmas. My gosh. I need to sit down and just do a sesh, like just create stuff. Like not even think about it. Love this. Oh, they're at the fire station. Oops. Field trips. I mean, let's face it, some of these could be our own photos, right? Because this wasn't that long ago. Baby chicks. That's cute. These are fabulous. Oh, they're at the airport. I think this is Miss K. I mean, I'm not positive, but I'm pretty sure from all the other pictures. But I love these. They're just fun. So that was in there. Also, this was the place that was like a free-for-all. I mean, like it was a digger's paradise. And I spent a lot of time in a very hot attic. But in the kitchen, let's see what was in this. Was this a bread bag? Produce bag. Fresh. Yeah. A very old produce bag. But inside of it were all of these coupons. I mean, I haven't looked at any of them. But I thought, well, I can't leave these behind now, can I? And I'm sure the kids, when I brought them, there was some stuff that was in this box, and then I just kept adding to him. And I was sure he was like, what does she want with all of that garbage? This is also where I found the, I'm not really sure what you actually called it, but it's what we used to, the yarn that we used to use in our piggy and ponytails, and that you would wrap gifts around. You know, it's the thicker yarn. And I found a bunch of that in one of the drawers, and some a bunch of vintage wrapping paper too. Look at that, it's already a pocket. Stovetop stuffing. But this thing is, I mean, I won't go through all of it, but holy cannoli. I mean, it's awesome. So I think some of these need to go in bundles, don't y'all? I mean, they'll be great for farm journals, domestic arts journals, kitchen journals, cooking journals. It's crazy. So those were all in there. It's been so long since when was that? May? That I did that? Went to that thing? Oh, what's this? Another scrapbook. Oh, this is the one that I got. And if I'm not mistaken, I think this cost, maybe the price tag's on it. No, I bet it was on here. $6? And it's at this little shop that's just right up the road from us. And I had never been in it, and I kept meaning to. And it's kind of like a boutique. So she's got vintage things. It's very much like I had the mercantile one at the venue. So there's boutique clothing, and then antiques, vintage, arts, crafts. You know, it's very, very well done. And she had this scrapbook up there, and I kind of was flipping through it, and there wasn't really anything I needed, you know. Well, somewhere in here, I need to take it out. The music circus. Oh, here's some chopsticks. Was that the video? Oh, yes, that was the video. Was it? No, that one was the one that the gal was the well, I don't know if she was a junk journaler, but she had a lot of art supplies. And remember, she's the one that put had all those kits that I've been selling. That she pre-made all of those junk journal kits. That was the one in the back of my car. Okay, so anyway, as I was flipping through it, I found this. So it's a Vintage Giants decal. I'm assuming this goes on. Does it go on your window? Yeah, on your window, right? Well, Demi's boyfriend Ben is a huge Giants fan, and she just surprised him by taking him up to Minnesota to a Twins game when they were playing the Giants. And so when I flipped through and I saw this, I was like, well, I gotta buy the thing, so I need to take that out and give it to him. That was the only reason I bought it. But there's lots of fun things in here. For example, there you go, Sammy Davis Jr. Somebody signed it. Not Sammy Davis Jr., though. I don't know. Tony. There's some San Francisco stuff. This excites me. Oh, I remember the day when we hand wrote bag tags. And here's their... Wow. This is from the 70s. 1977. Well, that'll be fun. Oh, the Carpenters. Yeah, you know, Bucky, and you're right. I don't ever keep these. I always sell them because I know other people will use them. I don't know why I don't. It's kind of silly, but you know, you guys all love them, and you just keep. Oh, there's Mickey. There's SoCal. These are cute. The little postcard. Oh, can you see that very well? What's this? The Queen Mary. As I was cleaning today, I had that scrapbook I showed you quite a while ago, and it had all of the pieces, and the cards were all put in, and they were like by color coordinated, and they were on there. And so I've been putting them, soaking them, and then taking a page off, and then soaking another one. Look at this. It takes a long time to do that. My mommy and daddy miss, and I do too. So does Debbie. Aunt Tan. I love you, it says. Oh, and he's green on the back. Well, that's cute. Chipmunk. Does anybody else call them squeegees, something like that? Oh, Trish, I'm glad you made it. Well, thank you. It's good to be back. And I feel like I'm kind of still on vacation, um but checking off boxes. One of the things I need to do besides have a random Christmas and July sale. So be watching for that. We're not going to be going up to the lake until probably Sunday. So then I'll be there for like a week or two. So I'll be doing it sometime between, not Sunday, but Monday and the next coming 2 weeks. And I'll probably have to do more than one. But like I said, I'm going to ship from there. I'm going to take everything with me. So don't miss it. Because, man, I've been collecting and I've got that huge, huge tote full of Christmas stuff for Christmas and July sales. Oh, here's some motel and hotel ephemera. Dave just tickled me. There's a hotel I want to buy in Clear Lake, and he's, I keep joking about it, and I'm sure I'm not going to get my way. But he did, the camper is actually at the lake right now because he transitioned to a new town, which is Cedar Falls. It's where UNI is. And so he's like, I wanted to stay somewhere unique. And he found this really cute motel, 2-story motel that's right downtown in Cedar Falls in this really cute area. He sent me a video of it. And I said, and they kept that like orange counters, but the bathroom part, like the potty and the shower, was all brand new. And I'm like, are you sure you don't want to own a motel? Because that is adorable. I mean, it was super, super cute. Happy birthday, sexy. That's funny. Vegas. Oh, it was Aunt Tone. Toni. There we go. This person was just like, okay, I went on vacation. I'm just going to slap some stuff in there. Most of them are all stapled in. Oh, what's this? I see. We could have a total retreat. That's why I need to buy that motel. I believe there are 19 rooms. I think. Plenty of room for us all. We can double up if we need to, right? And it's right next to the Surf Ballroom, which is historic. It's where Buddy Holly sang his last concert. The night that music died. Knott's Berry Farm. California State Fair. Who's playing? Let's see, where are the... Well, I guess they... How come it doesn't... I don't even know who these people are. I should know who they are. That is not Lou Rawls, is it? Maybe. And come on, I should definitely know who this guy is. It is Lou Rawls. Okay, I was like, is that really who it is? Oh, Mel Tillis, it says right there. Read, Angela. I'm like, I know I should know who that is. I do know the Oak Ridge Boys. Wow, there's some big names. Peter Marshall. I don't know who this is, but that's Florence Henderson. Wow, she looks different. That's kind of cool. Some more Music Circus. Well, that was fun. So I guess I'll just take this apart and put some bundles together is what I'll do with that. Carol Brady, that's right. Bobby. Man, if you want to know who somebody famous is, ask Trish. She knows. Let's see. Let's just go over one more thing. Let's look at one more thing in this one. What's going to be most oh gosh. Well, when I say one more, oh, that's one file folder. Holy. Hannah, look at this thing. What's in here? All right, there's only, no, there's a lot more in here. My gosh. Okay, so I'm assuming this is also, we'll look at these together. These were also in the kitchen. It's coming back to me. Just old famous people. That's right. So this stuff was also all in the kitchen. So I need to go through this and make some bundles because there's some really awesome stuff in here. But it needs to go out of my craft room so that I can do that in the family room. So I have goals. So I need a list. I'm going to take a tote to list, maybe 2 totes because they're little totes, while I'm up there. And also this week, I'm going to do the Christmas in July sales. And everybody's going to come and buy some stuff so that I don't have to have any of it left in my storage room. And I'm just looking through here to see if there's anything really interesting at first. And what are my other goals while I'm kind of on vacation? Well, of course I need to get the house done, so that's a big goal. But crafting wise, oh, I need to cut all. I have another of those black and yellow totes that is all vintage fabric and some not vintage, and sheets that all need to be cut so that I can bring them to sell. Ugh. That's something I should take up there too. My car's going to be full if I'm not careful. Because Mo has all the stuff for me to cut fabric. I mean, she's got a sewing. Look at this cold soup. Let's see. Look at this recipe. I mean, how many things have been spilled on it, for goodness sakes? It's wonderful. Oh, cold soap. I thought it said soup. This is kind of cool. Listen to this. The homemade soap is lye, 12 ounces, 3 parts of rainwater, 6 parts grease. I'm not making it up. Dissolve the lye in cold rainwater. Let it cool until lukewarm. Add the grease, which should be the consistency of strained honey. Stir it for 7 to 10 minutes. Let it stand in an earthenware vessel 6 hours. Cut. Note: rancid lard or butter, meat frying, or tallow may be used. And then you're going to be rubbing that stuff all over. Some rancid lard. Okay. Do not freeze. It will cause it to crumble. There you go, everybody. That's the next craft with Angela. We're going to make some lye soap with some grease and lard. But yeah, all of this, if I'm remembering correctly, this was just like all shoved into a drawer. So it was like somebody had their recipe book and it all fell apart. And I was like, well, that can't be left. Yeah, well, beef tallow, I know they use a lot for. Hey, I use coconut oil as moisturizer, so I guess I should not be making fun of lard and. But rancid lard? I don't know about that. My grandma used to do this all the time. Just maybe she was listening to the radio or whatever, and this lady just said, oh, I'm going to jot this recipe down on this envelope. It's from 1939. Huh. Pneumonia cures. Sulfa. I can't read what she wrote. Pyridol. 2 white tablets. Cures pneumonia. Look at this. Look how she put it together with straight pins. I'll pass on the soap. Well, this is pretty cool. These are going to make fun bundles. Oh, look at Lipton California Dip. This little one. I know, it's fun, isn't it? Now, this is something like, I can understand if somebody didn't write on the back of pictures and, like my mom even said, I don't know who half these people. She knew who my great grandma was and my great great grandma and things like that. But there are all these people that were just unidentified people in these photos. And she's like, Mom, I don't have any idea who they are. I get that, right? But a cookbook with all of your family's handwritten recipes in it, there is no way I would leave that like that. I would want more than maybe photos of people that I don't know who they are. Homemade fruit butters. What's all this about? I don't understand. What's cold cooking? Oh, you just put it like you make something in the fridge, I guess. Okay, Ange, that makes sense. Anything that you don't have to light up the oven for. Ice creams. So that's what they just basically called anything that your jams, your jellies. Well, not jellies, I guess. Or jams, but salads, beverages, mayo, things like that. That's kind of cool. Oh, look at this. Bye, T. When is this? That is so cute. Oh my goodness. When is this from? 1953. It seems like it would be older than that. This is pretty. Wowza. That's amazing. I was thinking to myself, wow, I really got a lot of energy. Well, you know what? When Demi and I went thrifting, we ran through scooters. We scooted on up and I got a mocha blender thingy, which they said, do you want an extra shot of espresso? I'm like, no. And then before they asked me that, Demi said, hey, Mom, isn't there caffeine in that? I'm like, well, yeah. And she's like, you're going to be up all night. There you have it. That's cool too. The Kitchen Bookery. Yes, Scooters is, yeah, coffee. Now, there was cold cooking. Now, this is electric cookery. Oh, look at that. Canning guide. Heck, that we can use now. Do any of you can? I mean, I've done it many times, but I haven't had my own garden, not like big enough, nice enough garden to be canning, but lately, I love to make my own salsa. This is cool. Food fashion review. Is this from the National Livestock and Meat Board? This is cool. The truth about a lie. Okay. So there's your soap making information. Fun. We'll just finish this one up and then we'll call it a night. Oh my gosh, that's cute too. I did, didn't I? I did think about it. I'm like, gosh, I am kind of raising my voice. Like she's walking out the door, like, hey, see you later. Oh. See, it's probably the coffee, Veronica. This is a treasure, right? Oh my goodness. And you know what I think makes it even better? Is that they were all just shoved in a drawer and they're all just willy-nilly, you know? Like, I don't know, my family's cookbooks are all kind of neat and tidy, and so this was another one. This has a lot of newspaper stuff in it. Oh my gosh, I'm going to have a ball making bundles, so I will get that done. So that at least when we're ready to come back from... Oh my gosh, what is that? It's from a brewing company in Amana, Iowa. It's your wooden nickel. Makes you feel right at home. Well, thank you. I would love it if I really got to say goodbye to you. Oh, we got some... No, this doesn't look old. Somebody's out. We can throw that away. It's got somebody's email. Oh, there's another wooden... Is that the same wooden nickel? No, 2 wooden nickels. Look at this for the Cherry Journal. Yeah. Okay, now things are back in... I remember when I was like all of my like fashion things or home decor things or craft things, I had binders for each one of them, and I had all those sleeves, and I would pull things out of magazines and I would slip them into the sleeves, and I had this forever. I kind of wish I still had them. I did finally get rid of them, probably, you know, when the internet got really big. I probably got rid of them, but I bet I had them until, well, I know I had them until probably my kids were born. And my youngest was born in 2006. So I kept them for a long time. It would have been fun just to see like what was my style in 90 or... And man, I hauled those things with me everywhere I went, and I moved a lot. I moved from Chicago, let's see, Denver, Iowa, Chicago. Look at that. Yeah, this is really fun. And this one's a little bit neater. It just hasn't all fallen out of somebody's color wheel. That's cute. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed this as much as I did. This has been on my list of things to do. A lot of this for a long time, and having the wonderful Happy Mail to be able to share with you was a perfect reason to get these done as well. So um, I do have two nickels to rub together. Oh. Trish, I hoard school stuff too, so I am with you. Just keep reminding me of that every time that I have journals that come out because I share, and I usually put a lot of bundles together too because I don't know what my thing is with them, but I just do love them. Well, this is going to go out to my to-do pile on the counter so that I can make these into beautiful things for all of you. But I hope you have a safe rest of the week. I will be back. Let me make sure I didn't forget to tell you anything else. I do have some videos coming up, but as far as going live, it will be sometime next week. I'll make sure that I give you guys like a 3 or 4 day warning. So if you want to be there, and I'll probably do it like in the early evening hours, like maybe 6 or so, because then I can do all my domestic work and my my refurbishing work during the day. So have a fabulous night and take care. If you're watching on the replay, I'm sorry I missed you, but leave a comment and I'll say hi. And take care, everybody. Good night. Sleep tight. Don't let the bed bugs bite.